Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this rallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting flags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadowboxing in my pad, I hit the
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And he'll be facing Jorge Linares, 60.8 kilos. His height, 173. His reach, 175.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Julio Cesar Chavez making his way to the ring, multi-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, generally recognized as one of the greatest athletes Mexico has ever produced. El Niño de Oro, Jorge Linares, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, El Niño de Oro, Jorge Linares.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start the round. Left hook. It's finding its target. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot. It's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good straight right hand. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside of it like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that jab. Miss with that jab. Missing with that right hook. Good counter punching. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And then get your shots in. Don't.
Next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, working behind.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That jab doesn't find a home. Just missed with that jab. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. The straight right just misses. That hook was off target. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? We wanted action, and they are giving us action.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. And you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down. It's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of defense here at all. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not so tense anymore. Trying to loosen things up. I like very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Look at him. Don't let him get back in the fight. Come on. You got this.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing out.
Let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing around his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes a big deep breath, bang on downstairs. Just jab him downstairs. Stop him from getting that big deep
Getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight.
The fight is now important now that in the first minute of the next round,
Keep him busy with that jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shots go.
his shots in. Don't let him get back into the fight. Come on. You got this.
Just keep on top of him.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter shot lands. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. Got to pick things up halfway through the round here. He's back on his feet, but at some point you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. That big hook doesn't land. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Work behind the jab and then get your shots in.
Next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that job, working behind him.
Just keep on top of him and don't let him back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing around his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes a big deep breath,
Bang confidence is going to be stretching out his gas tank.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength. It's preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
It's the one who...
Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills there are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought, there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That hook doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. The Venezuelan is rocked. Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Look across at him. Look at him.
Don't get back in the fight. Come on, you got this. All in once.
It's so important now in the first minutes, next round, you get on top of it.
And get that confidence. He's going to be stressing around his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes a big deep breath, bang one downstairs. Just jab him downstairs, stop him from getting that big deep.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be
fight. It's now important now that in the first minute of the next round,
taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him down.
Shots him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Come on, you got this.
Don't let him get back into this fight. So
unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we... And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Couldn't land that jab. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he scores with the counter. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are in the fight.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Misses with the straight left. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They are giving us a high-tempo show. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
It's not important now.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Just keep
Work behind the jab and then get your shots in. Don't
confidence. He's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body.
just keep on top of him and don't let him back into the fight. Don't let him get...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics, use time to start to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And he misses with that straight left. It's all offense all the time. This is a high-octane battle. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How do you exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man who's used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, when you're giving him that chance to dance that dance, step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output, but despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to... Got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter shot lands. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong. Beat.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. Got out of the way, that right hook.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. A lot of effort being exerted here. Just when you think they're going to have a roll in the action. Oh, and the grand champion, Mike. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, Green, focus and stoop.
Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
And relax. Breathe and relax. Right, this next round, I just want you to...
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. Looks like trouble.
They've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.